was young, and so it was something that, you know, I did kind of for fun as a release. And I don't know, it's interesting. I mean, I think something just kind of sparked when I started really working on music and kind of creating it and seeing, I guess more than anything, the impact that the music could have. And that was, I don't know, I guess always something I viewed as like an experience that like kind of connected me to other people and myself. And so yeah, I think that's probably the genesis of it all.
What's up, New York? My name is K.Flay. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight.
A guy that I knew in college produced house music, and I didn't really have a conception of the process or, you know, what that entailed equipment-wise. And it ended up, he and I were kind of just like messing around, making like a couple of songs for fun. He was doing all the production, but I think I was partially like interested in the production aspect. I ended up just buying a controller and yeah, just starting to produce stuff. It was a cool process. I think like recording, something about just how that worked, you know what I mean? Like writing something, recording it, and then it actually like existing was interesting for me. There's a lot of really cool things you can do in terms of, you know, sampling and then original stuff. And so it just kind of like captivated me, especially when I wasn't in the right like mind state to work on lyrics.
Blah, 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 blah,
Well, the mixtape was recorded very quickly. Kind of a, I don't know, fun way to pass the time, I guess, more than anything else. And it was definitely like kind of a theme-based like endeavor, as opposed to just kind of spouting off a little bit more in a broad sense. So for album stuff, I think it'll be a little bit less like topically focused, more like the EP. And we'll see. I mean, I recorded both of those projects just on my own in a basement.
Some of the next jam, just kidding. I treat my bitches with respect. Talking politics, the boys rock, kissing on my neck. I'm Lex, Luther, Carlos, Boozer, your way your lace is loose. I rock my Nikes loose at the booster. See where I reside, bumping Mary J, bumping Mary J Blige. And I might go sicko when the mic goes in my hand. Take my Flintstones vitamins, fix you like I'm sickling.
The on-stage stuff or whatever, the performer stuff is similar to just kind of who I am. I think a lot of the negative emotions that go through me just end up getting translated in music stuff, and I hope people can relate to that.
Alright, so this is a song I wrote a while ago about crossing the Bay Bridge in San Francisco, which is where I'm from. But I figured we could share in our love of bridges. Can't we all just be friends? Bracing for impact when none is in sight. I'm suspended up high in the air, so light. Great beams of concrete and steel. In case this will be on this city skyline, can you feel this? Like a shooting star in a galaxy of cars, I accelerate, left lane, headed for wherever. When is all this gonna end? Hope never, not a cloud in the atmosphere. Love the Cali weather, pay my toes, my dues, my bills, and the tax man. All my money gone like dots to a Pac-Man.
I feel like there's you know, definitely a lack of kind of a female voice in hip-hop for people, you know, kind of like my age, you know, mid-20s. And so it's sort of just bringing that perspective of like dealing with, I don't know, just like random life shit that happens when you're this age, you know, out of school, but still like trying to figure out what your deal is, what your role is, and what your purpose is, and kind of navigating those different waters. I definitely want to go places, you know, and see things and meet people that I wouldn't have otherwise. I think that's something that's really cool about this job, is that you get to, you know, you have your core people that you work with, but then you've kind of got this like ever-changing cast of characters in your day-to-day business life, which is interesting, I think, and just hearing people's stories. So, I mean, doing more of that, just playing as much kind of live stuff as I can, getting out there, getting better at that, and yeah, just putting out good music that I feel proud of, you know, and that I can kind of look back on as encapsulating a time in my life and really, hopefully, you know, speaking to other people as well.
We're going to travel through space and time together on an adventure full of mystery and intrigue, where we battle all kinds of fantastical monsters and demons. Things like this. When an object is set into motion, it connects without the energy in space. So its essence and effect is directly tied to forces we apply. And that is right through my vitals, though my syllables are electrified. Atomic consequences of the sentences I utter. I'm a spokeswoman. Hip-hop, psychostudies brothers from a product is the outcome of a mental situation. Ideas up the backs and not optics, but I'm thinking, words that leave my mouth originated in a down bounce back like a boomerang. Headed straight home to the axons. Back to my matter all great, synthesizing and comprising what is me all day. The circuitry vibrates circle up the space is vast. Information overhead is never done on the box and it's blasting from your cortex to your casting abstruse architecture. You're asking, how would it get it from the main frame over that double church with his name stasis. I mean, over maintain true number physics brain when it's taking. Now it's at the level where it's typical to set up everything that's happening has a meaning as well. If you within this context, next size on deck, match with a girl's trick. With a girl's city little beats of a penny for a pack. Music stacked in the back of another get on top of what is better than what is I got them. Once I get it started with stop you. Speedy on medium, but I'm really ready for the enemy. When I'm march, like I'm immediate crashing the earth and I'm ready to get the girl. Rhymes got started when the first city came through. Put aside, then I'm going to let me finish my vision of my instinct. Never think of me, should have went if you're ready for the then I'm up. So what's the baby, you're gonna need their pliers. They have a Kristine, I'm a lean, maybe she did the quick music, you know what I mean? I've been rapping and singing, rocking and getting that heat, so baby, see, the juice for the time to be complex, vocab on all of those streets to go net, so said, you never guess what I brought, thinking of what I was thinking, but you believe me not. Thank you guys.
I just want to say thanks for listening, thanks for watching, thank you for being a friend. That wasn't the tune of that song, but I don't know.